It was OSU got out-coached, outplayed.
Lucas Raymond is also from Sweden, so he's an anytime goal scorer for one of those 2 games they have in Sweden. So I don't know which one it is, but it's going to be one of the 2. So lock that in.
This doesn't make any sense. I was pissed. Fumble recovery happened. I'm going to be honest, I turned off the game. I checked back in. That was the final.
Back here, baby. Come on.
They're walking up to the table blind. I'm betting fucking blind.
Good morning, beautiful people. We are back. Sharps Sports Network. It's a Saturday morning. You know what that means if the Saturday pods are back. It is football season, ladies and gentlemen. We are here, week 0, and all 4 of the fellas are here to talk about the college football preview, the NFL preview, break down the Heismans, break down the conferences, and everything in between. We got McDilly. We got Tycho. We got the Wanderer. We got Snoop Luke. And I think I can speak for all of us when I say we are fired up because, like I said before, football is back.
Tagovailoa trying to make up for it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown! Alabama wins!
Good snap. Good hold. And the kick is blocked! Appalachian State has stunned the college football world. One of the greatest upsets.
Throwing to Kroll, catches the lateral. Here comes Willis. Willis racing to the end zone.
Dobbs heaves it. They're bunched up in the end zone. It's tipped up. It's caught. It is caught. Jawan Jennings.
Michigan at the 41. What a hit! Ball's free on the ground. South Carolina
Inside of 40. This is from 45, and it's blocked. Lions scoop it up. Brad Haley will score.
Wow. We're here. We're back. Luke even got a haircut for it. He's so fired up.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Luke couldn't be more fired up. There is nothing else like football. It's now from today until Valentine's Day, there will be football every weekend.
Yep, I'm now officially busy.
Exactly. My weekends are booked. There's nothing else that I need to be doing other than watching and betting on college football.
Yeah, every
which
significant
I get to
other,
do in 45 minutes.
every significant other that you have, put your 1 week notice in today. The clock starts now. Sorry.
Yep.
That's just the way it goes.
Yep. You get 1 weekend. You get 1 weekend in the fall for an apple orchard or something. So pick the weekend that Michigan and Michigan State have
Plan it
buys.
out now.
Two weeks ago, I gave my girl the 2-week notice
Smart man.
that I'm now no longer
Luke will be
available
locked
on
in.
Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays.
Every day throughout the week that has football on it.
Yeah, and we'll be doing the pod on the days that it doesn't.
And the first game starts in 37 minutes. So let's get into today's podcast. Let's start talking football. And
my make a parlay low key.
let's just get it rolling first here with some fantasy football talk. So our draft is next week on Sunday. We do need to determine our order again for the fantasy football draft this year. So last year we did the whole Royal Rumble WWE simulation, streamed it. I don't know if we do that again.
No, I don't.
Find a different way.
I don't think
what
so.
everybody else wants to do.
I think that was a one and done type deal.
Yeah, plus you rigged the whole thing, so
We did it again.
You made us all like 65 overall guys and put Devin and his 91 overall guys in there. Last. Fucking last. That is so fucking rigged.
Crazy.
It was rigged
crazy.
the first time when I looked back and realized it. Yes, I agree. But we did it again. But I do think there's a different way that we should determine it this year, and I have a strong feeling it's probably going to be with a random generator.
That sounds about right.
That's normally how these go. But also, I feel like I probably shouldn't say this because I'm shooting myself in the foot, but how did I get out of the punishment?
You really didn't. I feel like it should happen.
I do too. I don't feel like
next Sunday.
Okay, I agree. I feel like I shouldn't just be out of it.
I feel like it should happen on the day of the draft.
That's smart. We should do that when we're all together.
I feel like I'm just gonna have to punish you up north.
Let's do that. Because I was like, I don't know if I should
Luke,
say anything,
I feel like Luke, you're gonna be somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Buy something and give it to me. And just put your name in like piece of like white hockey tape. Put Luke on it, and I'll just dump.
I
it
like
on
that better because then whatever you guys dump on me,
and then Dylan can jump in the lake.
Exactly.
All right, yeah, this Sunday, Dylan's punishment
And I want to start the punishment thing because I don't want to be in a situation next year where someone else loses, and then they're like, "Well, Dylan didn't do it."
This Sunday.
So
your fucking popcorn. I'll stream it.
All right.
You're lucky, Dylan. You're lucky we don't. Tyler's gonna have to put in all that effort.
You can come.
Item. He's gonna be like, God damn it, I didn't have enough strength to really fuck you up with it. We'd be Armstrong launching it at you. I was gonna start it with syrup so that everything stuck to you.
You could take 2 hours out of your day to come make a drive over to me, throw some shit on me, and drive back home. I'm just saying. You can bring Lucius with you if you want.
Hey, Dylan.
Yeah, if you're just throw it down the window like a drive-by.
It's possible. I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him at all.
Dad, where have you been in my life?
Possible.
Fuck you.
It's just one of Lou's diapers. Motherfucker.
Oh, jeez.
Don't give him any ideas now, Dylan. This shit's going
Never
on
had
you.
baby shit thrown at you in a diaper? Well, bam.
I'm thinking entertainment, Lou. That's the problem. I'm not thinking about me being in the cage.
I'm kidding.
If Jesse stooped to like the lowest of lows, he could literally be scraping these diapers. Just throwing a bucket at you. Anyways, this year, yet again, in the Sharps Fantasy Football, playing for the trophy as well as the pot of $500, which gets split between the first three people. Top three. Third, get your money back. First place obviously gets the most money. Second place, you get.
All right, we all know what the goal is once again this year. It is another year, and the trophy has not left the podcast, and I don't see why we should stop that trend now.
It's got to stay.
We are in 5 years, 5 podcast winners. We're going into year 6. I feel like that trend needs to stay.
Yeah, either someone's got to be another double champ, triple champ, or has no one won it yet? Is there someone that hasn't won it yet? Jesse?
No, we've all won it.
Everybody's won it, right?
We went bang, 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 and then you.
And then I won again. Okay, so technically, whoever won second is supposed to be due to win again.
It went Tyler, Jesse, me, Luke.
Oh, jeez. All right, well, we'll see. But that's fantasy football. So let's get into the world of college football, which begins today. Dylan, it's all you.
Yeah. I've never been more hyped for a podcast.
Wherever you want to start.
All right, I do want to start with today because I feel like we should probably talk about the game that's starting in a half hour because it's the biggest game of the day. Florida State, Georgia Tech.
Let's be honest, Dylan. It's week 0. It's the only big game of the day.
Well,
quick
question. You know me. I've been texting you a week ago.
I know, but that's not a big game.
Oh, it's a big game to me.
No, it's not.
It's a big
Hold up,
game
timeout.
to me.
Question. Can you hear the music or in the background or no?
I don't hear music.
No, if you're playing music, I can't hear it. Okay.
Because G is blasting fucking music downstairs.
Florida State, Georgia Tech in Dublin, Ireland. The spread is minus 10.5 points for Florida State, who is on a revenge tour after getting, quote unquote, screwed out of the college football playoffs.
Look, Jordan Travis is back, right? With the fucking fixed leg. Is he back?
Yes.
All right, for sure.
He had an interview on Pat McAfee, and he said he expects big things.
So why not come out game 1 and show everybody exactly why you should have been in the college football playoff last year? I think Georgia Tech is definitely going to show you a little bit. Like, Georgia Tech's always kind of around there, but Florida State, I think you come out, show why they ranked you top 10, show why you should have been in the playoff.
How funny would it be? They come out and lose to Georgia Tech on their prove-it year, on their revenge tour, and they enter in fucking on a loss to Georgia Tech. As you said, Georgia Tech's always like kind of there, kind of not.
Yeah, they just hang around, man.
we got to remember like the first couple games of the season. So the very top teams aren't like fully like locked in and synced together yet. It takes like a game or two to really for teams to find their rhythm. I feel like these are a lot of opportunities for these smaller teams to come in here and upset the fuck out of them.
Georgia Tech is actually, I would normally disagree with Luke on a lot of these situations because I know Luke likes the upset just to be different. But he's right. Georgia Tech has a really good team this year. They got Haynes King as quarterback, which I feel like is the best Georgia Tech quarterback they've had in a while. The defense is supposed to be what is making them a contender in the ACC. I'm not going to go as far as taking the upset, but I'm going to take Georgia Tech plus 10.5.
That seems like a wise play. But I'm taking the opposite. I'm taking Florida State minus the 10.5 because it's a prove it year. And if you want to prove something, prove it. The first game, you get the chance to prove it because let's be honest, everybody's only watching this game. If you're picking one game today, it's this one.
Minus 10.
Thank you, Jesse.
Okay. Luke, are you riding
Plus
with me?
330 money line. Value.
Luke
Value.
Luke is back like he never left.
Back like he never left. And that's how you know college football is back,
College
baby.
football's back. We are one game in. Luke has taken the money line for the valued underdog pick. Never changed, Luke.
We're so back.
All right. I'm not going to talk about these next two games because, like Tyler said, no one's watching them. But I do want to talk about this last game because not a lot of people might not be watching, but this motherfucker will be watching because I've been texting Tyler a week and a half ago trying to get him to bet.
Yeah, let's be honest, Dylan. This right here, this is your final pitch. This is your last opportunity to get me to throw hard-earned cash on this game
Tyler,
because of the reasons that you say. Just go. Go ahead.
I have given you all the reasons in the chamber that I can give
You also should tell everybody what the fuck you're talking about because you still haven't said what you're talking about.
Delaware State and Hawaii. Plus 39.5 going into Hawaii. Hawaii's last 3 opening season games, they have not covered the spread. The last 10 times that an FCS school has moved up to an FBS school, 8 out of those 10 times, the FBS team has now covered in their first game in the first year. The third reason that I had to give Tyler was all the odds are stacked against Delaware State based off of the, the matchmakers. The fact that their bus got delayed by 12 fucking hours and they didn't get there till the next day. So this game isn't taking place until 12 a.m. at midnight. So much fuckery is due to happen at midnight. I have statistical reasons. I have my own personal reasons. I need you, Tyler, to go out on a limb here. Please. I sent you the parlay yesterday. It's just over 6.5 points for Delaware State and them to cover 39.5, and you double your money. Please.
So them to get 1 touchdown.
1 touchdown, and to not lose by 40 points.
Is it over 6 or over 6.5?
6.5, so 1 touchdown.
Has to be a touchdown, and they got to kick extra point and make it. All right, sure. Your stats are there. I'll take it. If I lose, I'm holding this over your head for the rest of the year.
I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly okay with that.
Where do I find the...
I need a reason to stay up till 3 a.m. and watch this game now, and I just found it. Boom. Thank you. All right. College football today.
Do it on DraftKings because they don't have all the bets for that game yet.
Yeah, but on FanDuel, they have the 39.5 and the over 6.5.
Yeah, no, they only have the 39.5 on fucking.
But not a lot of great games today in the world of college football, but that doesn't mean we're done talking about college because, like we did last year, we got conference previews and Heisman odds to get into. Abadabing. Abadaboom. All right, let's kick it off here, starting off with the division that we are just talking about, the ACC. The favorite being Florida State, the winner last year. Plus 320 odds. Second being Clemson, plus 350, with Miami at third at plus 380, followed up by NC State, Virginia Tech, and SMU. Am I starting?
Sure, you can go first. I don't really care. I don't have to go first.
All right, I will take the God, I've been back and forth on Clemson, Florida State. I really have been, because I was so high on Florida State last year, and I know that they have a very similar squad last year, but Clemson is building a sneaky good team, and the recruits that they've gotten in this offseason have also been very high star, and it's hard to bet against Dabo. Is it Dabo?
Dabo Sweeney.
So I'm actually going to take Clemson to win the ACC.
You know, it's not a terrible pick, and that's like they just keep pissing me off because, like, if you pick on Clemson in a good spot, and you're like, all right, Clemson should win here. They just like shit the bed, and I don't know why, but like it's been like part of the culture for the last couple of years. Like ever since Trevor Lawrence, they're like, we don't know like what we didn't have to coach Trevor Lawrence. He was so good, he just went out there and did it. But we don't actually have a quarterback coach, so I just can't trust it. So I don't know. Like I don't know who's better though.
Well,
that's my problem.
Do you just go back to Florida? Do you even enter the conversation with Miami at plus 360?
No, I don't, because Miami can't even fill their own stadium up. So like, no, it's not possible.
Because this is their best year to win the ACC in the last probably 7-8 years.
Yeah, like they have a good team, but like
Tyler Van Dyke finally left.
I don't know, man. I guess I'll roll with Clemson, but
okay,
it's only because I don't know who else is going to come out of there. Like it's gonna get interesting.
Luke, how are you feeling
about the ACC?
Yes, sir, my brother.
Well, since we're back, we might as well get fully back. You guys, let's just get to the point where you guys start hating my picks and my reasonings. Well,
here we go.
After playing a lot of College 25, especially with the first season at hand, they always have this team up there
you're not.
That does something crazy.
I hate you.
Give me Boston College.
This man has fucking Thomas Castellanos putting the entire team on his fucking arm.
You're goddamn right, I do. And when Boston College is on top at the end of the season and in playoffs, you won't be laughing.
You know what else I hate? I hate that NC 25 is actually giving you a verified good reason for this pick. It's inaccurate, but that is a good reason to stand on. Is they're always there. He's right. I hate that he's right. They're not going to.
They're always there in the first season, dude.
10?
What?
I didn't walk into Luke saying Michigan's going to win the Big Ten, right?
Hell no. You walked
into him saying Boston College is taking the ACC.
Yeah. You walked in on a completely different conversation.
BC.
Me and Tyler have Clemson.
Oh. Shit.
I'll read you the odds since you were gone. The favorite is Florida State plus 350. Clemson plus 320. Clemson second plus 350. Miami plus 360, and then the rest follow. NC State, Virginia Tech, SMU, Louisville. If you want to know what Boston College's odds are, they are plus 17,000.
You know, I think Florida State does. I think they get it done.
You think they repeat?
I think they repeat.
I mean, yeah, and they'll make the playoffs this year. I'll tell you that.
This time, if their quarterback gets injured, their backup's not half bad.
I agree.
I don't know why my mind blanked. I'm with Jesse. I'm on Florida State too.
I was confused
why. I don't
you
know why I
didn't pick
forgot.
Florida State
But yeah,
after
come
the
back.
revenge tour you pitched. Yeah. All right, we're gonna skip the American Conference because I don't think anyone really wants to talk about
UAB.
Oh, I'm the guy who normally is like, no one cares about these games and conferences, but if that's the game we're playing, let's play it. Memphis plus 196, Tulane plus 320, UTSA plus 500, and if you're looking for your UAB boys, they are plus 3,500.
Love it. They ain't winning, but I love it.
All right. I'm not going to make anyone make a pick of this conference because I'm not a mean guy.
Thank you.
We'll move on to the Big Ten. So we have the favorite over in the Big Ten, Ohio State plus 145 odds, followed by Oregon plus 200, with Penn State plus 500, and then the defending national champions, Michigan, plus 900. Let's start with Luke.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
What game? Sorry.
Big Ten.
Big Ten.
Just a Big Ten conference.
Doing the Big Ten conference.
Yes, sir.
Are you taking Michigan or not?
That's really the question, yeah.
Because you guys lost.
You know what?
More than anybody.
I believe in our defense. Oh, if it's not Michigan, it's Oregon.
Yep. That's who I have. I have the Oregon Ducks winning the Big Ten. I just think that they have the best team and the easiest schedule in this Big Ten. Sorry, those two things work together to get you into the college football playoffs. And I think they have 2 games that I'm like, I don't know. And the rest of them should be shoo-ins.
Luke might not like me for this, but I have 2 teams that are going to be in the final of the Big Ten. It's going to be Oregon, and it's going to be Ohio State.
Oh, okay.
For whatever reason, this feels like a letdown year for Michigan against Ohio State, which means Ohio State will have the upper hand on Michigan, which means they'll make it to at least one half of the Big Ten championship. Like Dylan said, I see Oregon with their schedule. They're so good. It's just they might have 1, maybe 2 losses all year.
And Tyler, to add on to that, not to like give any spoilers, but Dylan Gabriel, their quarterback, he is the Heisman favorite.
Of course he is. Yeah. Well, right next to Carson Beck. I think Carson Beck's actually probably the Heisman favorite because he has the best team all around him. So he'll have the best players to throw to, the best offensive line blocking for him, and the best defense getting him the ball back. So he's actually the favorite in my opinion.
I'm just talking odds.
It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm either Oregon or Ohio State. Right now I'll be Oregon, but just know I'm flip-flopping between those 2 for the Big Ten.
For
whatever reason.
I would take Oregon. If you're trying to make more value off the 2, double your money on Oregon, plus 200.
What's Ohio State's odds?
Plus 145.
Interesting.
Jesse?
Oregon would be higher.
I wish I could go Oregon, but I really do think it's going to be Ohio State.
It feels like a year for Ohio State. I don't know why, and I'm not like happy about it, but it feels like it's going to be an Ohio State year.
You can give like why, or you have a feeling.
This man needs to beat Michigan in order to hold his job. This man needs to fucking make the playoffs. Like Ryan Day. Nah, this man will cry on the football field if he loses to Michigan.
Oh, if you ask Ohio State fans every single year, it's always their year.
That's also a good point. They're like the Dodgers of college football.
Yeah, but they didn't have a quarterback. Now they have a quarterback. Maybe they'll figure something out.
CJ Stroud?
Also true.
Hold on. I would like to revoke.
Last year, Luke, you're going way too far back.
With who?
When Luke said CJ Stroud.
I'm saying every year, according to them, is their year.
Well, yeah,
Nebraska.
No, I meant the CJ Stroud.
All right, well, now you got to give reasons when you make picks like that.
Nebraska.
Plus 5,000 on the odds behind USC and Iowa. So I'm going to need a reason here, buddy.
All right, Cornhusker pick.
QB change. My man's maybe couldn't have coached in the NFL, but he can get this college Nebraska team right.
I think you're forgetting. Okay, I'll give you one thing. The Matt Rule effect isn't a play. Every time that Matt Rule goes to a new team and his second year from the first year, he averages 6 more wins. That's the only thing that I will give you to stand on. But if Nebraska plays how Nebraska played last year.
Wait, did Jesse just put like all of his money basically on the Patrick Mahomes lookalike effect?
That's exactly where I was going.
Is that what he's going for?
It's
the Dylan Raiola effect.
Yep.
It's the Dylan Raiola.
I was like, we just talked about this team because Dylan said the motherfucker looked like Patrick Mahomes.
I'm not picking Nebraska because he looks like Mahomes, but I am picking Nebraska because of the Mahomes lookalike. Like I can say that, but
Nebraska's going to be in a game this year.
change the program, and he's there for a reason, and it starts year 1.
I'll tell you right now, when Nebraska plays Iowa, whoever wins that game, that's your sleeper pick right there.
Stop it. The disrespect.
I'm so serious.
Nebraska, listen, when we come back to this and we're talking about Colorado versus Nebraska, you know where I'm at. I'm just saying it now.
Okay. And I'm not going to argue too much because Nebraska does have a good defense. I think they win 6-7 games.
8-9. Bet you $10.
I'd say 8 or 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll make that bet. You guys
I'm more comfy with 7 or 8, but
their win
I think
total
8
is literally right here, 7.5 games. So
give me the over.
I'll take the
I'll
over.
make the bet that they go under, and you can make the bet they go over.
Yep.
$10.
I don't think I'm in this, but I also take the over.
Jesse? Beautiful. Okay. Next conference that we have, the Big 12. We got the favorite, obviously, being Utah with Cameron Rising coming back for his 37th year in college football. Kansas State, number 2, plus 400. Oh, sorry. Utah is plus 280. Then we got Oklahoma State, plus 850. UCF, plus 850. Everyone else is in the thousands.
I don't see why Utah doesn't win this division, so I'm going to go first and say Utah.
I agree. This is the easiest favorite that I have out of everyone. Besides Boise State.
It should be Utah.
Yeah. Let's not overthink this.
Cameron's not who he's aged to be.
Well, we all have Utah, so that means Luke should probably come in here and take fucking Cincinnati or Colorado or something.
Hey.
Forgot about Colorado?
Rose in here. Oh, and I'm gonna have to pick Nebraska to win, so it's gonna fuck up their voting.
Which conference?
Big 12.
Sorry, I've been really trying to get into parlay before the game starts.
Get a load of this guy.
How are you about to pick Utah when fucking Arizona's in the same conference?
No, that's not a bad pick. Arizona's won 7 games in a row. They got their quarterback returning. Their secondary.
Not many teams can win 7 in a row.
Luke actually makes a good point here. I'd love to argue with him, but he's got reasons to stand down.
Wow, Luke, look at you being validated on an Arizona pick.
You're lucky I stay up till 3
You
a.m.
don't do that enough.
You're lucky I stay up till 3 a.m. doing this shit so I can validate your ass. All right, so we all have Utah. Luke's got Arizona, and now we move on.
Jesse has switched to Colorado.
Okay.
Jesse made a pick. He switched.
All right.
I had to switch because even though I just said they're going to lose to Nebraska, since Nebraska is going to be winning their division, it won't look that bad. So Colorado should, with about 2 losses, be able to handle it.
Should.
Okay. Yeah.
And yes, like you said, Colorado 2 losses.
For Conference USA, does anybody have Liberty not winning?
No.
They're minus 220, and everyone else starts at plus 500 or more.
I don't know who would. Like, same thing with Utah. Like, come on now.
So, yeah.
Army's not in here, right?
Who?
Army's not in this.
No,
one.
Army is in the Big 12.
Big 12, right? Damn it, missed my chance. All right, continue.
All right. SEC. We got the favorite, Georgia, plus 180. Then we got Texas, plus 370. Alabama, plus 500. And then we got Ole Miss, plus 750. Those are really the 4 teams that everyone, can make a case for.
Yeah, for sure. Give me Tennessee. No, I'm just kidding.
I was going to say.
I mean, Georgia clearly has the best team, the best everything.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's easy to say Georgia, but I'm going to take Alabama. First year, new coach, no Saban, a lot of pressure. I think he has to do everything he possibly can to show that he is the next great thing at Alabama. And I think he'll at least try his best to get them to the SEC championship game and give them a shot at winning it. So I'm going to take Alabama.
It'd be huge even for Bama to just make the playoffs this first year.
100%. 100%.
You know what's crazy?
Following Saban is crazy.
Georgia. But to your point, Dylan, I really do believe that we may be looking at 3 SEC teams inside of.
Yeah, I think the Big Ten and the SEC, you're going to see 3 each.
I think we're still going to see Bama, Texas.
No, I want to talk about Texas. See, here's my thing. Texas, I was originally leaning, but here's my problem. Every single big weapon that Texas has thrown to last year is in the NFL.
Yeah.
The only person that I'm looking at that I'm like, okay, we have the Quinn Ewers and Manning situation. But at the end of the day, when I look at all the weapons out there, there's a couple 3-stars that have transferred, but there's not enough to stand on with Texas with just their defensive line.
That star system is bullshit.
Yeah, so that's the problem with Texas, and that's why I lean Bama, Georgia, and then my third pick would be, honestly, Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss has a great fucking team. Ole Miss would be my sleeper pick. But because I'm a basic bitch, I'm taking Georgia.
How will Texas ever get the respect that Georgia and Bama get?
Last year was their best chance. It really was, if you look back at that team and think about it. And the weapons that they had, it was their best chance. Luke, SEC.
SEC. You know, it's going to be a close one this year between Florida and South Carolina and Vanderbilt, but I'm going to have to take the Aggies.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to win the bottom of the barrel there in the last place, but Luke, we're picking the winner.
The Texas fucking Aggies! Give me Texas!
Yeah, I can't validate this pick. This team is going to be bad this
They're
year.
dogs.
They lost.
It's okay, because when they lose to Notre Dame in fucking week 2, it'll all be over.
Yeah, this team is not going to be good this year. Their entire offense is gone. Their quarterback is
Tell
bad.
that to College 25.
I also do want to jump back over to
I
Texas,
didn't
Dylan. Texas transfer rank for 2024 was 5, and they got they got a 5-star wide receiver, a 4-star wide receiver, and 2 3-stars. So there was 2 3-stars, but there was a 4 and a 5.
The 5-star wide receiver's hurt. What do you call it? They announced it like 2 days ago.
Damn.
Whatever it is with his foot.
Okay, well maybe he'll be back, but they did get some players back to try to help throw.
Do you have enough to?
At least they have 2 elite quarterbacks.
I was gonna say, do you have enough to stand on to where they get to the championship game?
I guess they could, yeah.
Okay.
We'll find out when they play Michigan in that defense, I guess. We'll see how good the offense is.
Tyler, do you want to pick Central Michigan to win the MAC, or do you want to just move on?
No. Buffalo's going to win the MAC.
Oh, okay. Let's do the MAC. That's fucking. You put $10 on that, you win $460. So.
Let's go, Buffalo.
I'd make a Buffalo pick there.
Fire up chips, but no, we're not winning the MAC. That's for sure.
Okay.
When's the last time Central Michigan had a quarterback that knew how to throw the ball?
It's a sad reality, but you're right.
Give me. Oh, fuck. This is just a steaming pile of shit.
If you want to make a pick, I'm not going to make you, but
Yeah,
give me NIU, baby.
Once again,
Northern Indiana University. Yeah.
Northern Illinois.
Oh, Illinois.
University.
Thought it was Porzondik's school. My bad.
All right. Well,
That
then
is.
I'll come in here and.
They went to Northern Illinois.
Oh, I got nothing.
The Huskies?
I'm sitting this one out.
Yeah.
Is it red? Okay.
Yeah.
That's my sit out.
Look, I'm going to be honest.
I know multiple people that play on their hockey team, so you know what? They're going to get my vote for the MAC in football.
Why not Bowling Green?
Because all they do is roll green.
They're only third, with the odds plus 550, so I'm still getting value. I'm gonna take Bowling Green. Justin,
Move on,
sit
please.
This one out. We've all made a pick.
Please move on.
Why are we still talking about the MAC?
Because Dylan won't leave it alone.
No,
Dylan,
Luke was actually the first person that made a pick, and then I was like, well, now you two made a pick.
you know
so
what?
I have to make a
Fine,
pick.
Dylan. We're doing the Pac-12 too, and give me Oregon State over Washington.
I think we all agree there. Is there an agreement? Just to move on. Really, you don't have a different opinion today. You can talk about it next week.
I don't have an opinion for those two teams. Mountain West, Boise State's gonna win that, and then the Sun Belt. We don't need to talk about that because nobody watches the Sun Belt. Sorry.
Not even Dylan.
What about the FBS Independent? You want to cover that too?
No, because there's 5 teams. All right.
Yeah,
That's college
Delaware State
football.
already won.
That's college football. But before we leave, the last thing in the world of college football, like we kind of previewed or reiterated before, is Heisman. So, as of right now, the current Heisman odds Favorite, Dylan Gabriel, plus 550. Second, Carson Beck, plus 800. Then Quinn Ewers, plus 1,200. Then Will Howard, plus 1,400. Then Jalen Milroe, plus 1,400. Luke, I know you're going to ask, so let me just look right now.
I already know.
Okay. Orgy
listens to
is
the radio.
plus 10,000, and Donovan Edwards is plus 10,000.
See, Jesse's onto it.
We'll start
You're
with you,
asking-
Luke. Who's your Heisman
Oh,
favorite?
it's
Who's your Heisman?
me?
Yeah, we'll start with you. Fuck it.
It's me? Well, where? Oh my God, where are the? I can't find it.
I might have made a mistake.
I feel very bad for this right now. But what's Florida State's quarterback's name?
Jordan Travis.
That's what I'm taking.
Jordan Travis on the revenge tour.
Gets back where he could have been.
Wait a fucking second. Florida State starting quarterback is DJ Uiagalelei.
Oh, I knew that. I'm an idiot. Oh my God, I knew that.
Where did
I take back everything I said about Florida State. They are not winning shit. I'm not betting on Florida State today. Fuck that. I'm taking
You're right.
Clemson to win the
You're
fucking
right.
division.
You're right.
DJ Uiagalelei. No,
Yes.
I'm not. No, I'm
Yes.
done. No. Jordan Travis, yes. Him, no. Sorry.
You're 100% right.
DJ
fucking-
Uiagalelei is the court. I went to go make a same game parlay bet, and Jordan, it says I could bet DJ Uiagalelei for any time.
Georgia Tech money line, baby.
What fucking team is he on?
I'm an
No.
idiot. I
Nope.
literally
Georgia
have their
Tech.
dynasty. Fucking hell. All right. Heisman. Luke, have you made a pick?
No, I don't care.
Just wanted to
The pick
make sure. Anyways,
is in. You know what? I'm going to shock everybody because I'm not picking Donovan Edwards.
Growth.
growth.
Orgy, baby! Because if
I take it back.
wants to go,
Nope.
Take it all back.
No growth. No
he's
growth.
going to be leading the fucking offense like a stallion.
No
Pun
growth.
intended.
He takes one step forward, two steps back. It's quite sad to see.
God damn it!
3 steps back.
Yeah. He had us in the first half, not going to lie. Then you lost.
He had me. He really had me. I thought the guy he was gonna say was gonna play for any other team.
He's going to make an actual pick.
I really did. I really did.
Fucking
I really
get
I was fooled.
crazier.
No, I don't. No.
No.
Actually, I'm just gonna say thank you for your pick.
It's hard to win the Heisman when you go like this. But I digress.
Alex Ortiz,
I'm-
a half
I'm
running
gonna-
back
I'm gonna-
himself, Dylan.
I'm gonna go double
Sorry.
down from last year. I'm gonna take Milroe.
I respect that because I know where your reasoning came from last year. So
And it's the same reasoning this year. He just got better.
Oh, what? That he can only throw a deep ball and can't do anything else in the game of football.
Oh,
He
yeah.
can
Like
run.
that.
because he's a dual threat quarterback.
He is 100% a dual threat quarterback. Luke just
He's
doesn't
not
watch
a
games that are Michigan
Georgie
games.
dual threat quarterback like.
I'm gonna take
What?
not the favorite, but I think
Luke,
what
you better
Tyler said
stop.
earlier in our eyes is the favorite. Carson Beck, still great
You
value.
better fucking stop.
Still
better
great value
Stop right now.
at plus 800 for Carson Beck. Like Tyler said, all the reasons before. It should be one of the best teams in the nation, and that's the quarterback with all the weapons.
Yeah.
So I'm taking.
He has everything at his disposal. So
They
Good
literally
pick.
just got a Brock Bowers replacement and then another one in the transfer portal. They now have 2 Brock Bowers.
I'm going to take Ewers.
Quinny Ewers.
I thought Jesse was for sure going to take a
Plus
Colorado player.
1,200.
You know, I could understand taking a Colorado player, but I already gave them the division. I feel like that's enough.
Yeah, but how hype would it be if Travis?
Yeah, but if they're going to get the division, I feel like they should have a Heisman contender on their team, shouldn't they?
Shador finished second because Ewers decided, I got all these transfers. I still put up a bunch of yards. Didn't throw that many interceptions. They're going to get it to him.
Travis
Yeah,
Hunter.
but like, how is Ewers supposed to win the Heisman when Manning is playing by week 4? Like, you can't win
He's
if
not.
he's playing.
They're not gonna play with Manning week 4.
Hey, Luke, you want to
Hey,
hear
Arwen
something?
Ewers dies or he throws 10 interceptions in week 4.
Luke, you want to
or
hear
week
something?
3.
Neither happens.
You're not getting it.
I understand what you're saying. I won't catch the
He's
bait.
just going to disappear.
Alex Orgy, with his odds, has just 100 better odds of winning the Heisman than Arch Manning, who's a backup quarterback.
Yeah, because disrespect stays on Michigan
second.
every year. We're used to it, Dylan.
Wait a second. That might mean something now. That's a starting quarterback. And his odds are right next to a backup, which means that Arch is getting in this year, which means that Ewers has absolutely no chance, Jesse, because the odds makers know something's going to
Everyone
happen.
just wants Arch in. They're waiting. They're looking for the people like you, but who won't take their foot off the gas. Like
I am definitely one of those people, but I will tap the brake.
Oh, God. Oh, no. As long as you stand 2 digits.
I'll tap the brake a little bit.
Just a smidge.
But as soon as I see Ewers fumbling the bag, I'm texting you. I'm texting you and you only.
But man,
I don't get a bet slip of like $100 on Arch Manning Heisman. I am fine with whatever you do. But I just, if I see something like that,
that's what I'm saying. You can be mad when it hits.
Sick. If that hit, a player comes in.
I'd buy. You know what, Jesse? If that hit, I'd buy you a beer.
Boom.
One tall boy.
You see this
from the gas station, so it's only a couple dollars. You're still getting 24 ounces.
I can get,
but I'll even give you a chilled mug from my own freezer.
What's up, Luke?
Where'd it go?
You must have heard what I said about you the other day, because this is ridiculous.
I just thought I can get a double winner special. I can get Michigan to win the Natty.
Okay,
and
that's enough.
Alex Orgy to win the Heisman for plus 45,000. That's value.
That's stupid. And now let's move on to
value.
NFL. Yeah, I need you to play something so that I can move on. I didn't know what.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
NFL Saturday.
Before we start, Jesse just brings up a good point. What's your favorite theme song? Which one? Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, Fox, CBS. Which is your favorite?
Red Zone.
Red Zone. It's hard to argue with that.
I don't remember the. I don't think Red Zone has.
Yeah, they do. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, it's definitely Red Zone.
Dun 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 dun. Commercial-free football. Football.
I like the dun.
Nah, his dedication
cannot. All right. Listen, hold on. Your favorite intro song that is sung by somebody.
Oh, Sunday Night Football. Carrie Underwood. Waiting all day for Sunday night. Yeah.
Monday.
Who sings that now? They just changed it last
Chris
year.
Stapleton.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a new guy.
Electric.
Monday.
Electric. That Chris Stapleton Monday Night Football intro is.
Aren't those the only two options to go from?
Yeah. So which one's better?
Yeah, it's pick your side of the coin.
Okay. So moving into the NFL, same thing that we.
Luke, do you have an opinion?
About,
I didn't hear anything from you. No, you don't care.
About.
Look, you gotta listen a little bit to what we're saying today.
Sorry, this is the first time in a long time I've been actually eyeing down some bets.
We're talking about what's our favorite theme song for football.
Ty, you're gambling, aren't you? You're figuring out your picks right now. Yeah, multitask. That's why he's got the P word.
Bang.
I don't know.
Okay. Then we're gonna
have to honestly listen to him. I don't know him by.
Just listen.
But
he's gonna play the Chris Stapleton one.
What?
I can't hear it.
Am I supposed to be listening to something?
Yeah.
You guys can't hear it.
We can't hear it.
You're wearing AirPods, so it's hard for us to hear it.
That's crazy. It's
noise canceling AirPods.
Yeah, we believe you though. The division winners. Let's get into them. AFC East 2024-2025 season. We got the division preview. Starting off with, like I said, the AFC East. The favorite, the New York Jets, plus 155, followed by the Buffalo Bills at plus 175, then the Miami Dolphins at plus 240, and the Patriots at plus 2,400. Who wants to start this one?
I would like to start with the unlikely pick that would come from my mouth. I'm taking Buffalo because I think a big target like Keon is going to be very useful to somebody like Josh Allen who can put the ball where it really needs to go. Shakir's a nice Gabe Davis replacement, but I feel like he brings more to the table in the actual route running versus what Gabe does, which is just beat you with speed. And I think even though the O-line's taking a shit, they can still be effective enough with the fact that Josh Allen has somebody who can tote the rock like Cook in the backfield by himself pretty much this year.
All right, bold prediction. Josh Allen won't play this whole year.
This is the year.
With Josh Allen's playing style, the way the offensive line took a shit, the way his wide receivers took a shit, the way he's going to try to run the ball more, he's not going to play this entire season because he's going to hurt himself trying to do too much. So I can't take the Bills. He's going to hurt himself. He's going to try to do way too much. I think he's going to have more picks than touchdowns this year. I don't think it's going to be an up year for Josh Allen. I think that all the talk for the last however many years is he's had these really good receivers. Now he's got new receivers. They're not NFL proven. They're not NFL tested. It's going to take a while for them to get accustomed. I think he's just not going to be able to work the way he wants to, and he's going to try to do too much on the ground, hurt himself. Something's going to happen with Josh Allen this year. He's going to do too much. I'm going to take the unpopular pick that I don't even want to take. I'm going to take the Jets because the Jets have great running back. They have great receivers. They have Aaron Rodgers throwing the ball to these great receivers, and they have a very good defense. I mean, the Bills took a shit so the Jets could fly this year. I'm just saying.
They buffed their O-line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the thing about Buffalo is this is the first year where I'm jumping off that shit. Man, I've had them to win the Super Bowl for 3 years?
Fuck
Their
you.
window slammed closed, Dylan. It slammed shut.
I'm so off that shit, bro. Like, I agree with what you're saying, Tyler. I think that when it comes to Buffalo, not only are they going to have to rely on, like you said, on the offensive side, but that defense, still not good.
Yeah, I forgot that defense got beat up.
Yeah, that defense is still not good, Jesse. So
yeah, it's really the
Jets to rely on Josh Allen.
Imagine the Bills start doing 31, good because
you're going to have to average 28, 30 points a game on a defense that, you can't really rely on. So it's going to be harder to do that with less weapons. I'm taking the Jets, like Tyler said. I think if you look at every single aspect of this team, the only thing that worries you is Aaron Rodgers staying healthy. They have the weapons on the O-line, wide receiver room, running back, defense, everywhere. The only worry is if he stays healthy. But I'm going to take the Jets.
Yep.
Luke,
I don't want to do it.
I wonder who Luke will take.
Imagine if the Bills just started doing good because Josh Allen doesn't have to focus on forcing the ball to Diggs anymore. That'd be
Here's
fun.
my thing. They would be like the Packers of last year. But the Packers had a good defense last year. So if they want to be like the Packers last year with just relying on new weapons, they need a defense to help them. And I don't think they do.
I'm taking Miami, by the way.
We knew. We already.
Yeah.
My reasons are the
I think it's either Miami or New York, really.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what
no one's taking New England?
They pulled that out of their ass. Jesus Christ. We'd never hear the end of it.
You're damn
We
right.
would never hear the end of it. No.
Drake Bay.
You'd never be able to go to Boston again.
Rookie of the year.
Oh, my Lord.
All right, let's get into the AFC South. Houston is the favorite at plus 165. We got Jacksonville plus 270, the Colts at plus 310, and my Titans getting absolutely disrespected at plus 950. Look, I don't think we're going to win the division.
Is anybody not going to take Houston? All right, go ahead. You go first, Luke. I want to hear why.
I think this is pretty reasonable.
Okay? Well, I'll let you
because
know. Because
before he got hurt, this team, or before he got hurt for the season, this team was fucking rolling. Give me the Indianapolis Colts and Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson and Jonathan Taylor.
And Michael Pittman and fucking
It's reasonable because Indianapolis always seems to have a decent defense.
They do.
Even if I don't know more than 2 players on their defense, they're always solid.
Yeah, and their offense was cooking before 15 got fucking hurt for the season.
Yeah, and they had issues with Jonathan Taylor last year. It's 1-2, but I'm going to stick with Houston. But, Indianapolis definitely a contender. But again,
I don't think my Titans should be plus 950. I just want to point that out. I think it should be.
All right, what do you think they should be?
To win the division, not their record.
Yeah, I know, but the fact that it's like Jacksonville plus 270 is ridiculous to me. I'm going to be honest with you. Who does Jacksonville have as weapons right now?
Travis Etienne, Christian Kirk.
Receiver
Christian Kirk,
0, number 0. Receiver number 0. Big boy.
He's gone. Calvin Ridley's gone.
Calvin Ridley's
Did he
on
leave?
Titans.
Yeah, he's in Tennessee.
I swear there's another one.
That's what I'm
that's about
saying.
it, I guess.
Yeah, So like Jacksonville should not be there, and it should be Houston or the Colts. And
I mean, they still got Trevor Lawrence too.
I mean, Tennessee Dylan. No one knows what Tennessee's gonna be. Who's the quarterback? What is your defense? What does the offense look like without Derrick Henry? Like, there's too many questions.
I'm talking more so about Jacksonville. I don't think Jacksonville should be the second favorite. I think it should be Indianapolis.
Well,
I think you guys agree as well.
It really doesn't matter
because you guys haven't won it too.
We don't need to keep talking about it.
So AFC North, Baltimore Ravens as the favorite plus 145, followed by the Bengals plus 165, and then we have the Browns plus 450. And the Steelers plus 750.
I feel like Jesse's gonna like me. I'm gonna take the Bengals to win this division. I feel like they need to bounce back. It's been a couple years of injuries, and this is fucked, and that's fucked, and this is gonna be a letdown year for Baltimore if that happens. But I'm going for the letdown, and I'm taking the Bengals to win this division.
Baltimore is better when they don't win the division. And I think the Bengals are going to win the division this year because I just feel like starting the season with a healthy Joe Burrow is, it's never been done before. So it should only be good.
It really hasn't. That's
like
crazy.
He has not started a single year without an injury. This will be the first.
Still time. Really shouldn't have said that.
I'm one man.
You never know.
I can't change.
Dylan?
God,
you know what? I can change the world, but not like that.
I don't want to take your fucking Bengals, but I have to take your Bengals because Lamar Jackson just won the MVP, which means he's only winning 7 games this year. Fuck.
Excuse me?
Don't act new around here.
7 games? We didn't have that energy about Pat Mahomes. Yes, he's Pat Mahomes. I understand.
No, we didn't have that energy about Pat Mahomes because we've had this conversation about Lamar Jackson for 3 years.
And I've never once heard someone say he's going to get 7 wins the next year. So I need to know.
No, here's what you've heard. I'm new to. He has one really good year, and then the next year he either gets injured or he has a setback year. So, if that's the case,
what you're telling me is you truly feel the addition.
They'll win 8 games.
8 games. That's it.
8-8, 9-7. Yeah. In that division.
9.
8-9. 9-8. I like that better. Sorry. 9-8. I have Cincinnati winning the division. I think Lamar's going to, and it's nothing against him. It's just, I'm going off of metrics. He's good, then he's bad. Then he's good, then he's bad. Then last year he was good. This year he should be bad. I'm strictly going off of the numbers and statistics I have in front of me.
Yeah, but you're forgetting one very big thing, and this is going to lead into my pick. Because I have the Baltimore Ravens winning this division.
What am I forgetting?
They acquired Derrick fucking Henry.
I didn't forget that. It's out of spite. I hate those motherfuckers. Derrick Henry could have went anywhere, and he had to go to the Ravens flock. Fuck that shit.
Yep. Give me Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, and the Baltimore fucking Ravens to win the division.
I respect it.
I mean, I respect it because if Derrick Henry just stays healthy, I mean, all they need is a running back that can stay healthy for a year. They haven't been able to find
just run the fucking option.
They
do
ran.
we go after Derrick Henry? Do we go after Lamar Jackson? What the fuck do we do?
That's my problem. Is they lost 3 of those offensive linemen that were doing so well. Like they didn't pay everybody, so they lost a good amount.
Derrick Henry doesn't need an O-line.
Yes, he
is his
does.
own
He has
O-line,
downhill speed. He's a train. If you stop the train before it starts running, it's a lot easier before they start moving. But if he starts moving,
if Derrick Henry
that's when it's
needs no line, he'd still be in Tennessee. The reason why he's not in Tennessee.
Look how good he did in Tennessee, though, with no O-line.
There was no O-line for the last 2 years, Luke. That's why he's.
And all we've seen him do is line.
I agree that he can still be a dog, but he needs an O-line to play football, and that's why he's in Baltimore.
Don't get me wrong. There will be games where he gets shut down without an O-line, but that man still has an insane amount of good games with no fucking O-line.
We have to remember, Derrick Henry probably has the most rushing attempts a human being has taken in their life.
I'm just pissed. Can I just say it?
High on the attempts list. From the moment he was young to him at this old age. So we don't know if he can last the whole season with a bad O-line.
But hey, here's the thing. He's not going to need to take that big of a workload anymore because, oh, hey, let me fake it to Henry. Oh, Lamar Jackson has it now. Now he's 50 yards down the field.
Yeah, but you know what's the issue?
Dude, I'm scared and excited to see the Ravens this year.
We got beefy Derrick Henry in the backfield. Oh, yeah, he's going to run the ball more. But our option quarterback slimmed down. We cannot afford to lose either or if you're the Ravens. You're like we can't lose either of you. So
yeah,
we got to spread this out.
Hey, you want to run it with Lamar Jackson too? Oh, hey, here's Derrick big ass fucking Henry. He's gonna start stiff arming motherfuckers as blocks.
For their sake, I hope this pans out like we believe it will be. But I still got the boys in Cincy.
AFC West. We got the favorite, the Kansas City Chiefs, minus 270, followed by the Chargers, plus 390, and then Vegas and Denver are in the thousands and 2000s.
Go ahead, Luke. Go ahead.
Give me the Chargers.
Thanks.
I want to see Jim win and piss off the entire world even more than he's already fucking still continuing to do.
If I have to listen to Jim win the division and give us more fucking Harbaugh'isms, I'm gonna fucking off myself. I off myself in this chair on this fucking pod because I can't.
Because you're gonna have to talk about it.
But either I have to talk about that or I have to talk about fucking the Kansas City Chiefs going for a 3-peat of the division, a 3-peat or 4-peat of the division, whatever the fuck, a fucking 3-peat of the Super Bowl. I don't know if I want to do that, but I don't know who else can beat the Chiefs. So it's not gonna be the Raiders. It's not gonna be the Broncos.
This is the easiest division win of all the divisions. I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm riding with Luke. Give me the Chargers.
Just with the competition.
Yeah!
I'm riding with Luke because I feel like the Chargers will upset them one of these games because they'll play a different style of football. It'll be weird. I don't know. Harbaugh, I don't know, man. You're going to piss me off, so I'm taking it. Give me the Chargers.
He's a weird guy. A lot of people hate him.
Piss me off. He's going to piss me off for the shit that he says is going to make me mad. But I do like the Chargers.
I know.
I don't like their coach, but I like the Chargers.
I'm taking the Chiefs because I feel
Thank God.
They were the worst version of themselves they were last year. They've only gotten better.
Yep.
I don't they just don't look like they need the defense, even though their defense is really well. Yeah, they lost Snead, but I don't see them losing this division. It's Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. I don't know. But the Chargers don't have the weapons. I just don't think they got them.
They don't.
It's definitely the Chiefs division to lose, but they're going to lose it all right.
Okay. NFC East. Let's move on over to the NFC. Philadelphia Eagles minus 140 at the favorite. Then we got the Cowboys plus 175, followed by the Commanders and the Giants, both in the thousands.
Yeah, I'm taking the Eagles. Their roster is too good.
I will be quick as well. I'm taking the Eagles as well.
Yeah,
I really wish I could sit here and say
Eagles.
Washington, but
They're gonna push enough for the division win, and then shit a brick come playoff time.
Yep. Jesse?
with Jahan Dotson being added as a third fucking receiver, and I don't understand why. Yeah, he looked a little shitty in training camp, but he plays at game speed more of the time.
For a sixth-round pick.
Like, Eagles. It's easy Eagles. They had Julio Jones out there.
Yeah.
Still getting touches. What's Dotson going to do? Oh, let me take a break on A.J. Brown for one play. Oh, let me take a break on Smitty for one play. Oh, let me take a break on Goddard for one play. Oh, Saquon's coming out the backfield. Oh, my God, this O-line's just so good. Oh, everything's covered. Oh, shit, Jalen Hurts, 15, 25 yards.
Yeah.
Eagles.
NFC South. Atlanta Falcons as the favorite, -145, followed by the Bucks at +290, then the Saints +550, and the Panthers +1,000.
So everybody's thinking the same thing, right?
Everybody's thinking the Falcons.
No.
Right?
No.
No?
I don't know where
I'm on the fucking Falcons.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking right now.
I want to do the Falcons, but damn. If Tampa Bay continues to play the same type of football they did at the end of last season, I think they might win this division.
You got to factor in.
Baker really a franchise guy?
You got to listen. You got to factor in whoever wins this division. There's a high chance they only need to win 9-10 games.
No.
What do you mean no?
Really? Atlanta's defense is phenomenal.
You're telling me that
their offensive line is phenomenal enough.
No, it's not. No, it is not phenomenal.
You want to know why it's phenomenal? Enough.
I know.
It's not phenomenal.
I noticed how he changed it.
Okay.
No, they're not just okay. Because when you
that O-line is okay.
No.
Yes. No. I'm telling you.
Can you let him give his fucking point, Dylan? Goddamn.
Do we say Houston has a bad O-line?
Yes. They have two players that are good on the O-line.
This boy don't know ball in the trenches.
This boy don't know O-line.
There's three players that are
going
at it right now that are 60 overalls.
You don't know about the big boys.
Okay. All right.
But it's okay.
It's okay.
Not everything can be put into fucking metrics for a game, God damn it.
Not everything, not just because, okay, a good O-line, in my opinion, is 5 players on the O-line that are all good. The Lions are a good O-line.
I think they're better. Okay. I think they're better than good, but I get what you're aggressive.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying everybody is a good fucking certified player.
When you can successfully run the ball as much as Atlanta has been able to the last 2 years, you have a good O-line, right?
It's hard because they get sacked so
Dylan,
many times.
let me ask you this. How many teams in the NFL have a good O-line?
Marcus Mariota.
By your standards of all 5 players being good.
Maybe 3 or 4.
So Dylan thinks only 3 or 4 teams have a good O-line. This conversation is not going to get anywhere, Jesse.
Yeah, I look at it in a different standard than you. That's why it's not going to get anywhere. That might be my just bad outlook on it. And I will admit that. But I just look at it differently. But I do see where you're coming from. I think they have a good run block, and they have a bad pass block.
I just think Kirk, we know he don't move nowhere. We know he don't really go nowhere. We know he's pocket. But
they can't afford Kirk.
The runners can get open. We've seen them clearly get open. They have everything but a quarterback. The only issue we saw every year was quarterback. So I don't think Kirk Cousins is bad. I think he's, in the upper half of the quarterbacks, but I just think they can easily win this division in double digits.
I think in Minnesota, Kirk had one weapon, and then a little bit of TJ. In Atlanta, he has multiple weapons. I think he'll be great.
I know you might just be like, what the fuck, Dylan? I'm taking the Saints to win the division.
What the fuck, Dylan?
Is that because who's starting quarterback by week 6?
Derek Carr still, I would assume.
And then week 9?
But he said by week 6.
But that's what I'm saying. I would assume it's still Derek
And you still think he's going to beat them by week 9?
Who's going to beat him by week 9?
No, I'm asking you. Is it still going to be Derek Carr?
Who else would it be?
I think he's gonna play the whole year, is what he's saying, Dylan. Goddamn.
I'm saying,
Brain
yeah.
not
I'm
working.
saying, who else would fucking play?
They put in Jameis Winston. So
Jameis Winston is on the Browns.
If you shut the fuck up and let a sentence get finished, you will understand that they drafted a rookie quarterback. If they are doing as shitty as they have consistently done every year, they change quarterbacks by the end of the year to try and test something out. We've seen Taysom Hill get into quarterback for multiple games. Yes, it was due to injury, but when the quarterback came back, they still played Taysom. They will switch shit up if something's not working. So I don't see the Saints winning a division until their team is actually good, and they don't have the weapons. So I just feel like Spencer Rattler's probably going to get a chance.
No.
What do you mean? They drafted him.
Okay.
The Saints don't draft quarterbacks for no reason.
And didn't play him for 3 years.
When's the last time the Saints drafted a quarterback?
What?
When's the last time the Saints drafted a quarterback
The
that
year
they?
before that, when they drafted Jake Haener.
What round did they draft him in?
4th from Fresno State.
Yep.
Top 5 overall quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Did they play him?
No.
Nope. Are they gonna play Spencer Rattler? Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope. They're not.
Watch.
If Derek Carr gets hurt, yes, but not because of their own accord. Because Derek Carr is going to go out there and just fling the ball down the field.
To who?
That's a good question. I didn't think that far, but
Kamara.
Derek Carr.
This is going to be another.
But let me
Kamara season.
Derek Carr had no weapons in Vegas for 4 years and yet was top 5 in passing yards. The last year he had Devontae Adams. But 3 of those years, you can't do it all just with Hunter Renfrow. I'm sorry. You can't. And he did.
Maybe
I'm trying to make a case for a different team besides Atlanta because I think this division could be up in the air.
Maybe it's my enthusiasm for Rattler to get some PT, but I'm telling you, Carr doesn't finish seasons.
And they had, what do you call it? They got some good defensive acquisitions.
Carr stays getting kicked out not kicked out, but he's benched before the season ends every year.
You used to be a Saints guy. What happened to you, man? They broke you?
I'm sitting in the fucking trunk, tied up.
They hurt you?
Like, I got kidnapped. Now I say my affiliation is not with the Saints, but I still keep a very small New Orleans symbol in my wallet, you know.
Okay. So I got the Saints. You and Ty got the Falcons, and Luke's got the Bucks.
Yep.
Let's move on to the NFC North.
Just so we can all be aware of where he is in the world, just in case you weren't aware, Jordan Travis is the backup quarterback to Aaron Rodgers on the Jets.
Got you. Thank you, Tyler.
That's who the Jets got as backup?
Yes. NFC North, Detroit Lions are the favorite with plus 130 odds. Green Bay Packers follow plus 200. The Bears then with plus 340. And the Vikings plus 850.
I'm taking the Lions.
I'm taking the Lions.
Lions. He's probably going to say Packers.
No, he'll say Bears. He wanted to say Bears last year, but he couldn't, so he'll say it this year.
Now he can.
Now that Justin Fields is gone, he'll say Bears. Watch.
The Bears?
It's tough, dude.
You got to say it.
I have the hardest time picking.
Tell you which Jets.
Like, when you break it down, it is, like, so fucking hard to pick. When you're taking full bias out of it.
It's pretty much the best division in football, honestly.
Yeah.
I think I might have been a little early with my call about the fucking Bears. And you know what? Just
do it.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. We really haven't been expected to win the Super Bowl in like ever.
Yeah,
and
but
Luke's gonna take us to not win the division. It's cool. It's cool. It's totally cool. And then when I don't invite you to any fucking game, I don't invite you because you don't think we're winning shit. I can't.
I'm gonna not pick the Lions.
What's up, Jesse?
If the Bears are winning the division, I would like to at least know your win totals for the 1 and 2.
Wait, say that again.
What is how many wins did the
How many
Bears
wins do the Bears have? How many wins do the Lions have? That's what he's asking.
I don't know. I think it's gonna, dude. I feel like it's gonna come down to
week 18, week 17?
Yeah.
I just can't see the Bears winning like 12 games.
I think, dude, I think this is gonna be a race between like a close race between the Packers, Bears, and Lions until like the final couple games of the season.
I hate that you're right because I think this division's gonna be that competitive.
Well, he has to be right because we play the Bears the week 18 we play the Vikings. Week 16 we play the Bears.
Oh, it's just like fucking last year.
Two of our last 3 games are against the Bears and the Vikings.
That's the thing is, like, yeah, I'm worried about the Packers, but I'm more scared of the Bears almost because if Caleb actually works out,
it's a problem.
That's a major problem.
Yeah.
Because that also we play the Bears, if I'm correct, on the second half of the season. That means Caleb's going to get a whole half a season to warm up and get used to the NFL, and we can't catch him early. He has
11 starts before he plays the Lions once.
But we're gonna see when he does those 11 starts.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of questions, but if it all clicks,
at least by then we'll know if he's a lead or not.
If it clicks, they can be a real threat. I agree.
By then, at least we'll know whether or not we're going to get fucking torched on defense.
Yes. Last division. Let's get through it. NFC West. The 49ers are the favorite, obviously, at minus 190, followed by the Rams at plus 330, Seattle plus 700, and Arizona 1,300.
49ers are choke. Unless, all right, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me just spit this out real quick. If they sign Ayuk, he gets his deal. All good.
You think if he leaves, that really impacts the division?
No.
Hear me when I say this.
Okay.
Deebo Samuel cannot get separation. I don't care. If I watch you play against the Raiders and the second string is clamping you up, I don't care how early in the season it is. I don't care how late in the season it is. The Raiders' corners suck. And you have to do pass interference just to get open. And we've consistently seen you always do short routes. He's not a true wide receiver 1. He's your gadget player. If you have to put him in wide receiver 1 positions, he's going to fail. He's never been good at separation. And it's only showing more when he gets put into these wide receiver 1 roles.
I mean, yeah, that's so nice until they just hand him the fucking ball off on an end around, and next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
They're still going to win the division. They need Ayuk to win.
Actually, give me Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals. No, I'm kidding. Give me the 49ers. They're winning this division.
Well, yeah, I think the 49ers are an entirely different team without Ayuk. Unless they replace him with the guy if the guy they took can truly be. No, you're not going to put him at wide receiver 1 as a rookie. I mean, you can't if he's that much of a dog. But that's putting a lot on him. I don't know if he's that much of a dog.
Also, Brandon Ayuk's been kind of a little diva on social media, and even as recent as yesterday, he was liking a post about him in a Commander's jersey.
Yeah.
About bringing him home.
Fun there.
Like, so really, he kind of wants to be anywhere else, it seems like.
They traded Dotson. If Washington can't get an Ayuk.
You know who should get them? You know who should get him? You know who really should get him? The Chargers.
Yeah, they should.
They should get him.
But I don't know if they have the pockets.
Yeah, but you know where he's going to probably end up, and we're all going to be royally fucking pissed off about it?
The Cowboys.
No, the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yep. Nope. Don't want that to happen. All right. Let's talk about something else.
So we all have the
right.
Move on.
All right, that's NFL. That's the NFL divisions, and the only thing left to do on the entire world of football here is MVP. So, MVP this year. First things first. Do you guys have Lamar repeating? That's the first
Jared
question.
Goff. It is literally Jared Goff's year to win the MVP.
Let's hear it.
It's Jared Goff's year to win the MVP. I just said it.
Oh, okay.
You need to hear it again.
Jesse?
Look, now all you can think about is Jared Goff.
I have two people.
Okay.
I think Patrick Mahomes might fuck around and win him another one. And my crazy pick is that we finally get the non-quarterback, and Christian McCaffrey does even more than he did last year.
If we get the non-quarterback, then I want to take Tyreek Hill.
I don't think Miami does good enough. I don't think they do good enough. But I respect it. Because he's very capable. If he can not get injured last year, he might have been able to do something like that.
Yeah.
Dylan, what do you got?
I don't want to take him, but I feel like he's just, I'm going to take Patrick Mahomes. Fuck. It's the smartest play. It really is. Especially that he has more weapons than he did last year. It's just scary. No, I'm changing. I'm changing my pick. I am changing my pick. I am changing my pick to Jalen Hurts.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, I hate that even more, but wow.
I know.
Right.
I know. I hate it too, but I'm
cool.
Jalen Hurts.
Cool, man.
Yep.
Luke.
Well, if he can stay healthy all season, might be Aaron Rodgers.
I low-key thought about him too.
That'd be crazy if he did at 44.
He could.
Or whatever.
He just keeps slinging it.
Yeah, because we know his interception ratio always puts him in it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Not a bad pick, Luke. Not a bad pick.
Wilson on his side.
Yeah.
All right. That's football. An hour and 17 minutes, and if you're curious...
Sports bettors, you need to download Sharps, the better social network. With Sharps mobile app, you can tail your friends' bets with one click. See a bet you like? Just click the whale tail icon and boom, it will open in your corresponding sportsbook. Sharp securely connects to major sportsbooks like FanDuel, MGM, Caesars, and more, so you can not only track your bets, but share your bets in creative ways. So gather the degens, download Sharps for free, and join our fast-growing sports betting community.
For those that are curious, it is 8-7 Florida State with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. But thank you for watching the podcast. Thank you for joining us on this football extravaganza. Wednesdays and Saturdays, I believe, is now, well, not this week because, you know what I mean, it's not officially back, but Wednesdays and Saturdays back into the schedule so that we can.
I'm sorry. I would like to throw this last fact in.
You're good.
Credit to the quickest 40 for 40 player ever, Shohei Ohtani.
Yes.
Win the 40-40 club in only 126 games.
And also, shout out to Ellie De La Cruz, who's in the 60-20 club.
Okay.
All right. Glad we got, look at that. We got baseball in too. And also, while we're on topic, Jesse, shout out to the White Sox for being the earliest team in Major League Baseball history to be eliminated in the playoffs in modern baseball history. They were eliminated from the playoffs, I believe, August 3rd. So, shout out to them.
Bombs.
Yes. All right. Thank you guys for watching the podcast. Like I said, the regulars will be back for Wednesday, Saturday. For the next time you will be seeing us will be next Saturday. Bet on all the games using the one and only Sharps Sports app over on the App Store. Use promo code TYCO011 when you sign up. That's TYCO011 when you sign up. And also follow us on all the socials. You can follow us on X, on Instagram, on Twitch, on YouTube. That is Sharps Sports Network. Write our picks, fade them. I don't care. Just make sure that you do something with them. We will see you next week. Enjoy some football. I'm McDilly. Have a good one. Peace.